When I was in high school, my mom asked me to order a pizza for the family on the Friday night. I looked up the phone number in the phone book and promptly handed the phone to my older brother to place the call. I was too shy to ask to a stranger. Fast forward to college at the University of Illinois. My first time away from my mom's house, I spent the first several weeks crying in my dorm room to homesick to back in early freshman back in. The one frappe back at again was so disappointing. I wanted to stay in my post about my major and head back to my home in my small town. The confident behaviors I needed to pursue this student was not yet available. And when I look around at the confident students looking around me around campus, head held high, listen the film Dr. Help set out to achieve. I wanted that kind of confidence too. That my behaviors did not align with these confident attitudes. While in my dorm room, so the white social arrangement, not sure enough for class because I was worried others were smarter than me. This will not learn to let me to achieve my role, so all I knew is that I needed to change. Research, research tells us that in order to get people to change, you need not to start with the ideals, but with the behaviors associated with those ideals. When people can see themselves behaving differently, then they then begin to act differently. So the questions for me were, who am I? Who do I want to become? And how does this person I want to become behave? The answers were that I wanted a successful career, one that meant something allowed me to contribute, and for me, that was defined as a career as a sports executive. In order to achieve this role, I need to begin to act more confidently, and I did that because 13 years later, I became the first female general manager of a triple A baseball team in nearly 20 years. Thank you. I also went on to host the Leadership is Female podcast, where I have interviewed over 19 female executives in sports and understood that over 80% male at the management level and above. And time after time, these women have taught me that the number one skill they have improved in order to earn the spot at the top of the sports industry is confidence. They, like me, did not possess this confidence necessary to increase their level in their career from the red role. They have to work on the behaviors associated with this attitude in order to propel their career forward. So I'm here today to share with you 6 behaviors you can start today to increase your confidence. Why is it important to increase our confidence? Well, think of it. Think of this. How would you behave or what you could achieve if you were 10 times more confident? Number 1. Call yourself in. I spoke with a woman about first time doing sideline reporting at a nationally televised baseball game. She was stuck in her heels, scanning score sign, nerves overtaking her until she had something familiar within her headset. We will all 5 and 3, 2, 1, your life. And she performed with excellence. The nurse melted away. She is an athlete, a former basketball player used to performance on the court by the clock, and the packet remains pure. Calculus will use credit and momentum will keep it rolling. I have used this technique. I have more uncomfortable conversation that I care to record, but what I'll share with you today, I vividly remember standing on the warning track of the baseball field 45 minutes before game time, looking at the person manager and his game wearing the wrong color uniform. I wanted to turn and walk to my office and hide, but instead I faced him head on and I said in my mind, 3, 2, 1, go. And I started walking towards him, and when I arrived, we had a very uncomfortable conversation about his game wearing the wrong colorful uniform. Yes, I had to ask this wrong man to change their clothes. It was so awkward. But when I asked myself, who am I and how do I behave, the answer was that I'm a person who's not too shy to stand up for what I believe, what is right, and stand up to conflict. Talking got misguided, and momentum kept me rolling. Number 2. But if you only had to be brave for a total of 20 seconds, live yourself your 20 seconds of courage. This behavior helped me enormously when I published my podcast. Leadership is female. What I going on? For all the world to see, hear, critic, and have their opinions. I vaguely remember sitting on the couch of my closet floor, holding my computer, looking at the upload button, thinking to myself, does it need many more edits? Should I listen to it one more time? And I called myself, Emily, read yourself 20 seconds of college. And I hit publish, and it was done. And that's what I kept written, and the world kept turning, and the podcast will into what it was meant to be, all because of 20 seconds of college. Number 3. Have a seat at the table. Not metaphorically speaking. Actually, have a seat at the table. I spoke with a woman who possessed some of the biggest names in baseball, and she told me a story about taking a seat at the table. She nodded when women went around the edges of the room, waiting for the seat to be filled. And was that she was doing it cool, in order to become more confident woman that she envisioned herself to be. She nodded to Rowan, sit down, speak her mind, and knock the door. That's guided with one simple action, taking a seat at the table. Number 4. Cheer for other people's success. They say that women will put the ladder behind them. But if you didn't? What if you extended a hand back to lean her forward? What if you separated the success of a college rather than feeling sorry for yourself that it was not you accepting the accolades? Confident people celebrate the success of others rather than feeling flattered. Think of this way quote from any folklore. Look for her, not for me. This can appear in your stomach of, oh, she is that and a skill here. And you, yes, look for her, not for me. This is her celebration, not mine. And when my time comes, it's going to be great to have the support of so many people around me. We are so much better, celebrated together, joining, cheer someone else on. Here's number 4 in action. Recently, a woman was promoted to chief marketing officer of a major sports league. The offer to interview and ultimately land the job came after public celebrations and simply congratulatory outreach to the newly named female league president. Confident people support those around them, cheer for someone else's success. Number 5. Foster your confidence for a new activity through your already great performance in another. What are you really look at? What is easier today than it was 1 year ago? What is your most proud accomplishment? Answer these questions. Think about this answer. This answer is where your confidence is born. Confidence is born in all we have already done and already achieved. Recently, a woman I interviewed on the Leadership is Female podcast was run to after a big promotion at the company. Before she went into with her boss, she revealed her current job description, made notes of her accolades in all areas mentioned, and then was prepared with examples and the confidence of success she had in the past. Throughout the promotion, use your private success to propel yourself forward. To propel yourself forward. And number 6, celebrate constantly. How often do we reach our roles and just immediately move on? When we do this, the question and success is diminished. How can we confidently move forward if we can't remember what we achieved or was yet link that accomplishment to just 5 ways to celebrate that are meaningful to you, like reading a highlight reel in your cell phone of your most proud accomplishments. That's your him our celebratory tunes when you come close the big day, buy yourself a mixer or maybe order a pizza when you reach your personal goals. It doesn't matter how you celebrate it, it matters what you do. This will create a marker in your brain to rewind and reinforce the behaviors that led to success in the first place. I've come a long way from the girl who couldn't order pizza to the woman who became GM of a minor village baseball scheme, guidance a postcard, and deliver a reckless talk, all because I have made the decision to become a more confident person, and I hope you do too, because how many runs would you score if you had has more confidence? Thank you.